Okay, multimedia freshman, it's time to do the recipe book. Okay, this is going to incorporate CSS and HTML, and not only intro to HTML, but the intermediate HTML that we've been going over the past couple weeks. So our goal is to get, since it's a recipe book, let's say we're going to go for 3 recipes, and what we can do is actually use, if you'd like, and you don't have to, but it kind of makes it a little easier, I think, to go to the dinner table page and use that for the dinner. Okay, technical glitch solved. Had to assign it to 2 accounts at once. So here we go. Recipe book. What we can do is we can use our dinner table section to actually help us out, because we were already talking about some recipes. So if we needed 3 like we did in the tables, I'm going to go with chicken wings, tri-tip sandwich, and key lime pie. And so I've already started the process over here on this section, and I'm going to show you over here. This is what we start out with, and I'll just show you what I did over here and then move on. So very first thing I did right here with our H1 tag, you want to put your name in. You can use your first name if you'd like. I'm going to use my last name, so Cheney's recipe book. Contents is our H2 tag, and then we're going to list the 3 recipes. And so recipe 1, we're going to name it chicken wings. I think I'm going to call them garlic chicken wings, because I think that's the sauce I'm going to use. Garlic chicken wings. And then the next thing that we want to do is actually go to our recipe. So if our ID is, let's make the ID wings, then our H reference for this link is going to be, it's going to go to wings right here. And in theory, and we'll find this out later, is if we click on it, it'll take us to the recipe 1. So we want to actually change recipe 1, this H2, to garlic chicken wings. And let's say the time to make this happen is 45 minutes. Show you over here, that's what I did. And then serving, let's say it's going to serve 2 to 4 people. And so now we've got all that set up for our first, and then what we want to do next is do our table for our ingredients and quantities. So our table, they've already built for us as far as ingredients and quantity is concerned, but now we just need to do the TRs and TDs. So what you do is in between these body tags, you do these TRs and TDs. So I've got, I'll just do one at a time. I'm going to Control C to copy, go over here, Control V to paste. And what that does is, if you remember tables, that's going to give me my first ingredient, chicken, and my quantity, 2 pounds. And then I can go over here and I can do another TR-TD group for the second. So I can just copy and paste, and what you could do is copy and paste this from over here. And so you can do these TDs over here so you can have the codes and then just change the names in between. So if I'm going to put my flour in there, I'm going to go like so, Control V. Now I've got chicken and flour, and I'm going to make it real simple, just do chicken flour sauce. So I can go in here and I can do Control C and Control V. And now I've got my ingredients table. So chicken, flour, garlic sauce, 2 pounds, 1 cup, 1 cup. And then it says step 1, so you could do like a list, like an unordered list of things. And so I guess what I could do is show you both. So what I did actually was I looked up a actual recipe, which I've already put right here. So if I were to click this, it will take me to my recipe. And I took these directions right here, and I just copied them in as a paragraph. I could do an ordered list, and in order to do that, let's do that. But let me get that in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I got just the directions in first. So I just copied and pasted. So I copy all that. Control C. I'm going to go down here to where it says step 1. Right here it says do something, and then Control B. And if I want to actually do the ordered list, I could do this. So step 1, I could do, let's see, I don't want to say step 1. I'm going to go directions right here. And the next step is going to be an ordered list. Okay, so in order to get this started, I did the directions here, then I did a break tag so that my directions were down a line, and then I started my ordered list tag right here, OL, and then LI is going to be my actual list, so LI is going to give you my 1, and then you do your close LI at the end of your first direction. My second direction starts with toss wings, so I'm going to go over here to toss wings and do my LI tag right here, and that'll give me my 2, and it ends with the spray, so I'm going to do this forward tag LI. And if I wanted to do a break tag to like break them up, I could go up here to dry and I could put my break tag. So, and it'll break it up. Actually, it already did it, so never mind on that. And then we just keep going. So line 3, line of pan. So I go over here, do my ordered list again, and it ends with 20 minutes. So I go over here and do my close tag, and so on. So I keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is meanwhile. So again, I'm going to do my L tag, LI, and it ends at spoon. So I'll do my close tag. Remember that / when you're doing your close tags for anything. And take wings is the next, so LI again. It ends with 5 minutes. / LI, and allow right here, LI, and right here, I'll take one of those out, and I'm going to do my close LI tag. And we're looking pretty good. So now we have step-by-step directions, which is great. And the only other thing that I need to show you that was over here that's not on the new one is going to that website for the wings. So in order to do that, if you want to be reminded of how to do that, we learned that on Links for Learning on how to go to a web page from somewhere. So you just do your ahref and you put in the website and then what you want it to say. So coming back over here, if I want this to say chicken wings, okay, instead of some recipe sites, I'm going to put the chicken wing recipe like that. And I'm going to put in the website, and I'm going to take it from here since I already have it. So Control C to copy, right in here, I'm going to paste. And if I want to test that out, if I click this, it should take me to the website. Did I do it right? Oh, there's one too many quotation marks. Each reference. So if I were to try that again, source href. I think because I've already used it once over here, so it should work. Okay, so just making sure, I'm checking back and forth between these, making sure what happened was there was one too many quotation marks there because I already had the quotation marks there. So now that I have quotation marks, website, quotation marks, I click on my chicken wing recipe, actually will allow me to go to my chicken wing recipe over here, and we're good to go. So part one of our recipe, and since it's a book we need more, but we've done one. So Cheney's recipe book was H1, and this is just a summary. H2, contents, and we haven't gotten to CSS yet, which will be in part 2 of this video. Our first recipe, and we're going to have a table of contents that actually goes to it. So garlic chicken wings is actually this first one. Then there's going to be recipe 2, recipe 3, and we have our time and serves, how many it serves right there. So we've already done that. And then we did our table of ingredients and quantities. So these could be simple recipes, they don't have to be very complicated. And then we did our directions, and we did our directions using our break tags and our ordered list to make them very nice and organized. So that gets you about the third of the way there, because you want to do 3 recipes. And again, you can come over to the assignment that you already did for dinner table and actually use the information that you used for that. And if you haven't done dinner table, you can actually kind of do these at the same time so that you get 2 projects done at once, because you're going to need a dinner menu anyway, so you might as well use the same information for your recipe book. Okay, so that'll conclude this video, because that gets us through the first part of the HTML stuff. And you really basically just have to repeat this 2 more times for HTML. In the second video for this project, recipe book, I'm going to show you the CSS stuff that you can do for the recipe book. So look for that. I'll see you back in class.